Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the live stream once again. Race day number 2 here at the XCO Cyclocross at the Mountain Bike World Youth Festival 2026. We are in the middle of Styria, Austria, in the green heart of Austria, and we have the Höllbacharena today, second race. We start with the man at 3 o'clock, so in less than 8 minutes we see the starting preparation over there. So the starting procedure as the starting numbers from 1 to maybe 60 or even more. So they stand already here and the start is over here, and we have a lot of things to do because we have about over, or a man for the camera, we have over 15 cameras all over the track. So in the wood, jumping sections, uphill sections and so on. So we have a lot to do. And we also would have a drone, but I'm not pretty sure because it's very windy today. So it's pretty windy. We're not sure if the drone can fly at the moment. She is online, but we'll see. It's everything good. The weather conditions are pretty warm by windy conditions, and the rain maybe could come for a few minutes or so. I'm not pretty sure, but it should be very fair. And man, are you live in the live stream? For you? Sorry, man. Yeah, I cover it up. So maybe we change live stream. Yeah, something. It's a natural man thing what you can do, but it's just all over the world in South Africa, maybe Turkey and Pennsylvania as yesterday, and the U.S. team yesterday. It was Noah who was pretty fast and won the first race, and the Slovenian lady Eva won the latest race. So we have a very big ones here today. So I go back to my station, and we will hear us the next hour when we have the laps from the man they're standing behind, and we're ready to go. Keep on racing, and please tell me if you have questions to the live stream also, so you can type in the live stream of YouTube, and then you can ask questions. I will try, or we will try to answer them. So keep on racing. Nice to see you. So let's have a look back to the starting grid. Starting one, Bristol Daniel Angel Thomas. He was fifth yesterday. It was a big fight all the time. At first, he was about to lead or maybe to win, but then he had a bit of the power station with his own. Schmidt's Queen, he was very good also to fight on the fourth place at least. Scholnik Noah, the winner yesterday. Is he as good as yesterday? We will see. And we have now seen the preparation of the starting grid. So we see it now in a different angle. As you can see, the flags are pretty windy. So maybe it could be a bit of effect, not even in the forest. So there's a lot of wooden forest, not that steep, but at the beginning, at the start, it's very possible that the wind can do anything. A bit of dusty, of course, of the gravel roads also. But the thing is, the start is very important because we will see it with the drone. It goes more thinner roads. So at first we have about 30 meters, and then it goes close to maybe 2 bikes, maximum 3 bikes each other. So it's very important to have a very good start. And look at the chat. So go Daniel for South Africa, as yesterday here online. Estonia, very nice mustache also. Forster Forest, your sound has faded, whatever it means. I hope it's everything good again. Otherwise, please tell us when something is not broken. It's the first time, okay, especially yesterday, it's the first time to have this live stream, but 15 cams with some mobile cams also. So we're excited for this race. 5 minutes to go, and then we are totally started here with the man race, 3 o'clock. And when I have a look on the starting list, 58, but 52 is on, should be 52 man race at this Höllbacharena, and should be about 2.2 kilometers. And more information will follow the next minutes and seconds. So we try some technical improvements also. When we look at the time, 3 minutes, less than 3 minutes to go. And so the starter are prepared very well because they're very concentrated. Some people have like a cool vest also on. 2 minuta is told us the sign with the 2 fingers. So is the sound a bit better for all people on the live stream? We try our best. If it's good, please leave a thumb up or anything like that. And I hope everything is good because I'm also a bit of nervous and we try our best to fix it when there's nothing very good. But yeah, it's a race with full of body, full of power, but you have to concentrate very well because 5 laps are very important for this, for the energy management, for the power management. So a good start will be good. But after this start section with a very technical section, it goes downhill, left, right, like a slalom. And then it's go uphill again, downhill with 3 little jumps, but a very speedy jumps, and then again in a very great uphill section. So everything is here at this Höllbacharena, and they worked till 10 o'clock yesterday to prepare this track. 1 minute to go, 1 minute to go. The official commissioner told us 1 minute to go. So now it's getting very excited, and now we concentrate for this very important start of the man race over 5 laps at the XCO UCI C3. So we concentrate to the start. I'm a bit silent. And now that's the shot of the gun, and we have the 4, the 5, and 5 and the 3 number. They're going full power through Dusty Cam, as we can see, who is in front at this very critical start. Leiber with Dollar, I think so. But the 4, Schmidt-Quinn also with the starting number 5. The drone is filming around this technical section with full speed. And the first 2 have a bit of a gap of 5 meters and so on. But now it's go uphill again, and they close the gap already, so everything good. 1 group in front, over 15 races, the Evil Gravel it's named by. And when we look at the live side, the first 3 little jumps, very important, don't make a failure now at the beginning. And we have 1 man, it's the uphill again with a little gap, but the gap is closing already. We have the number 5, Schmidt-Quinn, the Netherlandish, that man is still in front with a bit of gap. Yesterday on the 4th place, he was not that happy about it, but maybe today his day at race day number 2. So we look at the starting numbers: 5, 4, 14. Leibowitz Dolev on the 2nd. Bach Quirin, the German one, is also on fire, and we have different lines at the shortcut. It's dusty even in the forest also. But yeah, they are off, the race is on, and it's a sprint to the first climb. And of course, no one wants to lose place this early, but yeah, it's a big starting field with over 52 runners. So back again, Red Tiger. It's a big drop downhill here, and it's very important. Don't lose the concentration at the Red Tiger. It's a very technical, tactical maybe jump, so you can lose the whole race and not really win a lot of things. But we try, of course, to have the best pictures and the best videos all here. We see different techniques, a lot of take the speed with the rear wheel also, but you see the view is right at the landing, so everything good so far. At the Red Tiger, oh, here he's stand up. That's a bit dangerous. Well, like a critical situation. Over here, as you can see, the speed is safety, I think so, at this section. So let's have a look back. Now that's where the people are standing, the technical and feed zone. So that's why here a lot of wheels are lying on the grass. It should be still, so we change the view in the forest, also a few small drops and jumps. So it's called EU11 Wood. So the name of this section is always on the bottom to read. So it's all the time not that easy. That's beginning to have a bit of overall view where is where, and then we switch the cam. And riders at the moment are everywhere. So that's the leading group. Still in the lead, number 5, Schmitz-Quinn, but he have a big follower group. 15th row, okay, I can't see the numbers already, but Bach-Quirin, the German one, still also is in this first group. And the fellow group is a big one, so they're not that yesterday that some people can really clear off and hold the gap. So it's still a big first group, so nothing at the moment to see who is the dominator or the winner. So we have a lot of time to go, and we have, remember, 5 laps at whole to go. And the race is on for 4 minutes and 40 seconds. The whole field is quite long. Now we have the West Kurve. It's called West Kurve. And still the number 5. No, that's number 5 in front. I think there was an overtake. It's a bit difficult to see at this cam position, but in a few seconds we have a new cam also. So don't be afraid. We have better pictures in a few seconds. But important for us to see the field is a big field at the front. So not pretty sure who can overtake or who is it's the leader. So we have time for this race, and it's a tactical race right now. This track is full of tricky small jumps and stones and so on, as we can see here. So there's no time to rest, and they don't want to rest, of course. But of course, also this maybe easy one of the West Kurve also have his things to watch out. So next cam, we have the next situation over here. On the right side, we see some people riding. But there, on the right side, as you can see, also a small spot, the green route. The green spray. Yeah, the first lap. Bit complicated, but now, once again, number 14 is in front. So yeah, it is clear it was he overtook. So Bach-Quirin, the German one, overtook Schmitz-Quinn. Schmitz-Quinn on the second, but there's no miss. They're still together in the lead, but the gap to the fellow group is not that tiny small. Big jump over here in the route section with a lemon trail called, with a berm to the right side and driver's side, and still a big fellow group. So they all have a bit of gap between, but it's not that big than yesterday. So it's a tactical race, I told before. It's not sure who is he on the lead and who is the man this time, who is in the top 10 and so on. So still a lot of things we don't know. When we look to the live, 14 and 5, a big gap. Maybe it's about 1 or 2 seconds. Then the next one are coming, and then it's time to finish the first lap. So they're nearly at the start and finish line. So then we see a live view again. The drone is coming. Now is the cam at the start. And so the first lap would be end about 8 minutes. So very fast lap for 5. And we will see who is in the lead after this one. As before, the number 14, it's Bachgering, the German one, is in the lead for Schmidt's Queen, but he is on his back tire. Then it is 8, 9, and 6. I check it back with the tablet and with the time target, and then we know more, hopefully, what are the time and the gaps between. So, sorry for the short break. I just had a problem with my tablets. Now I have the times. Under 8 minutes, it's Bachgering, the German one, for Schmidt's Queen and Siegel Leopold. So, Germany, Netherlands, Germany. Once again, now back to the shortcut to the live. It's still Bachgering, Schmidt's Queen, then Scholnik Noah. The winner yesterday is on the 3rd. So, he's also the man who is talking about the win also today. We have Berensky Benedict also yesterday good. Angel Thomas on the 6th. So the same people as yesterday also, at least Bach and Siegel, the German ones, who were not in the front yesterday. But then we have Leibovich Dolev, Bristol Daniel from South Africa, Klose Julius, and Balog William. So the between 8, 9, 10 seconds. Also Orifici Paolo from Italia. So they're in 10 seconds between the first 11 man riders. So it's a close call in lap number 1. So it's the question, who starts the attack for the lead in which lap? We are excited what it is. 14, 3, 4. Oh, position fighting against the tree at Right Tiger. So they were the elbows out at this racing. A lot of technical descents also with the jumps, as you have seen in the first lap. Now is Red Tiger a bit of a rest of maybe the downhill concentration, but it's, as you can compare yesterday, there were more downhill sections in more than a few seconds, and so it's up and down, a real XCO race, of course, it should be. So, number 14, remember, it's Bachgering, 5, Schmidt's Queen, Siegel Leopold, 8. But what will do Scholnik Noah from the United States with the number 6, yesterday's winner. So he's up to the leads. Maybe he did a bit more technical and tactical. So the U11 would still in the lead, Bach, Schmidt, and then it's Scholnik Noah on the 3rd. A bit of a gap. Angel Thomas, also the yes man, is part of the lead. And the last man of this leader group is the number 9, as we can see, when it's right, Balog William. Then we have a gap a bit more. So is it the part of the race where the leader group is on their own? So we will see what happened exactly. It's a bit difficult to watch because we all have bikers all around. But when I see in the live view the first 4 are in one pack, then 1 second behind is another one. So the leader group is a very close call. And it's, full tactical madness here in the Höllbacharena in Styria, Austria. So once again, Flow Rider through the forest. It's Bach, Schmidt, Angel, and the leader group is again very close. So the mini gaps between are, they're gone. So it's one group, they fight for the podium, for the victory also, and of course the top 10 result. Here we have the number, not easy to see, was it 16 maybe? We'll give you later. Number 4 is also here. So when is the first attack? Maybe of 1 or 2, but it's maybe too early. We have a 5 laps race. And now we have 13 minutes of racing on the time. Yeah, the pace of all riders remains incredibly high, still incredibly high, but there's still several laps to go. And the race is far from over, so we still have times and laps, and the leader group continues to push. So it's a lot of things to think about it. Is it the power? And hopefully nothing technical failure. It's always a bit of blame, as yesterday we also had a few chain broken and flat tires. But maybe it's not that hard at this race. So racing back again, we have the next cam. '41 is in our screen. Cirensko Theo from Germany. He's a bit behind, nothing to do with the victory today. So we're waiting for the next few to the leader group. Here they are, 14, 5, 6, 8, 10, 3. So with the 10, it's Berensky Benedict. With the 3, Angyu Thomas. So this group is still in high pressure after this drop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 riders. And also number 5, I think it was. No, it was not 5. Still in one group, we had the possibility to win. And of course, also the podium. So it's a question of power management and, of course, technical things. We have 14:30 on the clock, so maybe this lap is a bit slower than before. But 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 riders are in one leader group. So it's important not to cut off of this group. It's important to go the speed with them. So before the last section, okay, they talk about technical thing. Oh, 4 people in one row to the last Berman curve. So it's now very exciting. Next lap to go. They finish lap number 3, 3 laps to go. And who is in front? Who takes the next step of the pacemaker? They change. Then it is Siegliebel, the German one, who is in front for Schmidt-Quinn, Scholnik Noah, Bach-Quirin, Angel Thomas, Berensky Benek, Klose Julius, Balog William is also 2 seconds behind. So in between 3 seconds, there are 8 riders. So that's very exciting for today. That's more excitement than yesterday, the first group. The second group is coming by. He's led by Viotto Mattia. So about 20 seconds behind the leader group, and that's the follower group. Also important for a top 10 results. Also very good because the top 10 are at the award ceremony. And the award ceremony, by the way, is at 6:30 again than yesterday. So we have a look to the live screen again. There are 3, 6, 8 people still in this group for the lead, and they fight uphill again. Is it maybe the German one, Siegliebel, who try to escape of Schmidt-Quinn? Not really sure. But Schmidt-Quinn is a very good man. He knows how to race, and he knows when attack is starting. So it's not the time. I think it's too early to make the big attack. 14, 3, 6, 10, 22 is also Klose Julius, part of this leading group. Very important, don't give up at this leader group. It's very important to stay close to this group. Yeah, it's a bit complicated maybe. The shortcut, there are two different lines. You can left of the tree or right of the tree. That's better maybe. So that's the reason why we have riders everywhere. So then the middle of the forest, weather conditions still are the same. And also the pace, maybe a bit slower than the first lap, but it could be also technical power management. So 3 laps to go also for Janosi Akos from the Hungary national team. He passed by the start finish line at 19:09. So 3 riders left for the last 3 laps. I think they will come through the start and finish line over here at this moment exactly. And we have Chevrolet Steph and Seidel Raphael, the Austrian. So one is the man, we wait for it. And he is here over the finish line. So we have everybody and no DNF at the moment. So back to the back to the leader group. There was a overtake over here. Schmidt-Screen should be on the 3rd position. So the group of the leader group, maybe they have a bit more gaps between. So I'm excited when they come back that we can see more who is part of the group and who is part of the maybe podium winner of today. And it's exciting to see and to hear in the forest. A lot of the audience is pushing the riders very hard, so it's not very clear, but the forest is very loud. So back to the race, where maybe install a new cam. Then we have the Pipgene West Kurve also, so the riders are still riding, have to concentrate. Now we have a bit of the middle of the race. They race about 22 minutes. Nearly overtake through the woods and forest. And now we have the number 6 and 6. We know them from yesterday, Scholnik Noah. And it's a good gap to the number 8 of Siegel Leopold and Bach-Green. Was it the attack already? Schmitz-Quinn behind. Is it the attack, the important attack of Scholnik Noah? It's not totally clear if it's the right position. Is he in the lead? We will see it a bit later when they are back out of the forest. But at the moment, with this screen, it looked like then Scholnik Noah started a very big attack with a big gap of few seconds. Not totally sure, but that's Scholnik Noah after this drop. And there are more than a few seconds to the runner-up, and it's the number 6. Yeah, that's right. Scholnik Noah is in the lead, it should be. Schmitz-Quinn lost a bit of pace on time. And now we have the view of the drone again. It's Scholnik Noah. Where did he catch it up such a few seconds and meters? Incredible. This man is awesome as yesterday. Was it the attack? Maybe too early for the other people. Is his power management enough? We will check it at the end. And yesterday, we remember he had a crash with a comfortable lead of over 1 minute, but he crashed at the not that deep section. So we have to stay focused more than yesterday. But now back to the start-finish line. Then we have it on the screen also. And 24 minutes. So again, a race time for 8 minutes. And it's Scholnik Noah. Incredible. What have he done in this middle section? And it's not only a bit of a lead after this group, but he was with 2 laps, always a bit in the background, position third and fourth. And the next one is at least Engel Thomas, 2 US men in front. Siegel Leopold, Bach-Quinn, Klose Julius, and Schmitz-Quinn on the 6th position. Though Schmitz-Quinn, and he was still in the 2nd place, but now he had on the 6th place to fight. So don't lose this leading group. Belloc, William, also in this part of group with Ferensky, Benedict, but they have 10 seconds behind this leading group. So Scholnik Noah have a gap to the runner-up for 13 seconds. Then we have the big group of Engel, Siegelbach, Klose, Schmitz, and then Berensky and Balog. So that's the follow group. Viotto, Matteo is about 15 seconds behind. He's a lonesome rider. He has no group at the moment. He is faster than the runner-up, so the fellow group, but he is not that fast than before. So we will see what happened. The next group is through the finish line. It's the Rizzieri group with Handler, Leibovich, Medioni from Israel. The 3 are together from the Israel national team. So what a race again for Scholnik Noah. And yeah, it's a pity that we haven't seen it on screen, but it was between the flow rider and Westkurve. It was maybe the uphill, and he started a very big attack, and he had a gap. He gained the lead for over 13 seconds. We will see, is this power management enough for the next victory? And we have still 2 laps to go. A bit of live timing here again at the start-finish line. Bristow Daniel from Republic South Africa, Casa Cycling Group, 25 minutes and 36 at the time. 2 laps to go, of course. And the top 20 result at the moment. The last top 10 result, Olivieri Mattia from Liguria XCO project. He is the top 10 result at the moment. But we will see what will happen. Red Tiger, seeing the moment at the screen. Yeah, and we have the fans of the US racing with Gracie, go USA, go Team Noah, and they do very well. So Noah, of course, when he do like his power management, as yesterday, he's nearly more than dominating the field, and we saw him Yeah, it's a huge gap. It should be more than 30 seconds than before. What is with this man? Is he the machine himself? Noah tried a bit of cruising the first 2 laps, and then he chased more than the other one. He chased himself. Then next are the followers, 14. This group is pretty awesome, pretty tough group. So between second and sixth position, it's everything open. But it looks like another big win for Scholnik Noah. But I don't want to say too early. As yesterday, we have seen the crash in the last lap. So once back again to the start finish line. No, not really. They're coming a lot of races. So the field is very wide at the moment. So we have riders everywhere. 28 minutes on the time. Florida for Scholnik Noah. I count a bit by myself. Should be over more than 20 seconds gap. Incredible. Noah Scholnik, 14. The next one. Bach Quirin is the runner up for the leads. But yeah, this time, if Noah can hold this, I think that's the next victory. So when we predict his time with the pace, 8 minutes, he should be here at maybe in 3 minutes again. See, we Noah again. Westkurve is called. So very creative names also here in this Höllbacharena in Austria. Number 6 with the big brand of USA. He goes the distance down the downhill, and the cameraman is going to the left again, and he had to wait more than 20 seconds to the next one. But this group could be very exciting because it should be the bell ringing at the next time, the last lap, bell lap, better to say. And here they are. A big gap between the second and third. Is it a safety gap because of the downhill? We're not totally sure. Schmidt-Squin is coming hereby. So still fighting for the podium and for the second place also. So let's have a look at the time, 30 minutes of race timing. Take a look on the live. Here he comes. Noah Scholnik. Yeah, I think he has the right power management. There's nothing to lose here. Hopefully nothing technical or anything like that or crashes yesterday. But here is coming the next one. There's a gap between the second and the third. It is the attack of Bach Quirin, the German one. He did very well, but let's have a look to the drop here in Lemon Trail. And Noah jumps in a good way to the route, goes over the berm, uphill, downhill, and to do it a safe way. Don't look back. And who is the next one? Should be Bach Quirin, as I told you before. And we have a look to his technical bike handling to the drop of the Raiffeisenbank. And he drops down a bit more on the right side, maybe a bit unsafer than Noah, for example. And the gaps between, they are bigger than before. It's not only a safe gap. Oh, Noah takes the wide line. And he is back to the live screen also, followed by the drone. The wind is a bit less, so it's maybe better for this section. And the official has the bell in his hand, so in a few seconds we can hear the bell ringing for the last lap, and then it's Lestrom. Now it's all or nothing. Maybe not for Noah. He have everything did right at the moment. Noah Scholnik in the lead with incredible lead. I think so. Nothing could happen in this last lap in the last 8 minutes. But as we had seen yesterday, everything could happen. But Noah did awesome at the moment. How many seconds it's this time? But the second man also have a big gap, and it is, as I told you before, it's Bachperin, the German one. The next one over this line, Klose, Julius, also German one. And then it is the next one, it's Siegel Leopold. So USA in front, then 3 German ones. And then this group is fighting for the 5th place. Angel Thomas, Schmidt-Screen, Ballock William are the next 3 group who are fighting for the 4th position. So I think Noah is done already with 22 seconds gap in front. Then we have 4 seconds after Bachperin. It's Klose, Julius. Then again 6 seconds, Siegel Leopold, and then 5 seconds. List Anglu, Schmidt, and Ballock. They're fighting for the 5th position. So normally there should be the position, but between 5th to 7th, it's not sure already. The shortcut, as the live stream we see, Scholnik Noah still in a good mood. So he's still pushing and he wants to beat them all. Bachperin also in a good mood, but he's fighting. And the 22, Klose Julius, he is still on the back of Bachperin. So Klose Julius don't want to have the 3rd position, he wants to the 2nd. Is there overtake through the woods? No, it's just a different line. But this group is not over yet. Anglu, Schmidt, Ballock, they are fighting for very important points. 5th, 6th, or 7th position. It's very important and different from the points. There is overlap movement, so don't be worried. It's overlap movement in the red tiger section. And as we look at the live timing, 9th, Olivieri Mattia, 10th, Handler, Nif, Medion Shaket, Kobele Cioli, Rayla Charlie, Kayo Herlen, Leibovic, Delev, Irish Philip, Bristol, Daniel at the 17th position. Podgornik Milan, Götz van Kessel, Officio Paolo, the first 20 riders. Here we have the group, they're fighting for everything. And it is with the number 3, Angel Thomas, a bit behind now of this group. But everything is possible. As we have seen, they're fighting up and down. So it's not over yet. This group of 4, and now we are a group of 4 again. So was it maybe too fast of Siegel Leopold? Yeah, the gap is good and enough for Scholnik Noah. He can do it in a cruise way. That's the overlapped man over here. So there it's maybe a problem for the next group when they're fighting in positions. Number 14. Oh, the screen is gone. So the predicted time would be 14 minutes of race time for Scholnik Noah when he keeps the pace for 8 minutes. Flowrider Scholnik Noah. He passed the Flowrider cam section. So we remember about 25 seconds and then the next one, Bachperin, should come. There were only 4 seconds between Bach and Klose. So we're excited. Who is second? Is it still Bach? Or was it maybe too early? They're still close, Optical. He looks back with the 14. It's Bach. But then the German battle. Klose still on the back wheel. So that's not over who is on the 2nd and on the 3rd position. But I think the German one fight for 2 and 3rd place. Next one, difficult to see. Schmidt-Squill still fighting. 57, that's the overlapped one. So Schmidt-Squill still fighting. He don't want to be 5th again. But he had to fight very hard. The Siegel Leopold with the starting number 8 is a bit of a back. Before he was the possibility maybe to the 3rd place. But now he had to cover up. Is he on the 4th or maybe could fell down, fell back to the 6th position. So that's not really true. They're very close together. So let's have a look. We have the finish line here, but I think it's a bit too early. Westkurve, the 14, the 2nd place for the Westkurve. And 3rd, a big more gap than before the German ones. But it's enough for the fight for 2nd and 3rd. Who is on the 4th position? That's the exciting fight for this last lap. I'm sorry for that, I can't really see. Schmidt's Queen is the red helmet, I know. And this is Angnew Thomas. I think he's a bit tired, at least at the end, maybe as yesterday. .56, that's the screen of a nearly overlapped one. 38 minutes on the time. So it comes to a near end. Here is Noah. Nothing to do with a 2nd place. He is near of his 2nd victory in 2 days. So the winner of also the 2nd race in a few seconds. We know it's totally clear. On the 2nd place. That's not over yet. Let's have a look to the live screen. The gap is more than before, about 6-7 meters. So let's have a look to this drop of Noah again. Yesterday at this time there was a bit of a crash, but this time it's everything good. That's an overlapped rider with the 49. In a few seconds we will see, is it Bach who can take this 2nd place safely home, or is it Klose? He also from Germany, not from the same team. But now live screen here with the drone to the leader and to maybe 99% of winner at the moment. He takes the left curve again in a smooth way. So I think he enjoys this last meter. Scholnik Noah comes to the last section and he goes a bit of uphill, downhill, and then to the finish line. And it's the number 6. It's Scholnik Noah, the dominator. He started the attack to over in his 3rd lap, or better say in the 2nd lap. And he comes. That is not, it's a nil over the bump. And the winner also of today, Scholnik Noah from the United States. What a race, what a power management, what a bike handling. Awesome, what the US man could do this time again. And I think he is maybe the king of the mountain bike festival. 2nd place, also very good for number 14, Bachrin. He stayed tuned in the 2nd, and his follow-up also from Germany. Klose Julius, he couldn't take attack anymore. So Scholnik from the US national team. Bachrin from RSC Kelheim, the German one, and also from Germany. 3rd place, Klose Julius, Riesemüller mountain bike racing team. But who is on the 4th place? It's a very close fight, and it is Siegel Leopold, 3 German ones behind from the Bulls Junior team. Schmidt's Green, 5th place. Here, only beaten by 8 100ths of a second. Balog William on the 6th from Slovenia on the 6th and 7th position. Angnew Thomas at least 3 seconds behind. He couldn't improve more. 7th place for Angnew Thomas. Who would be on a top 10 result also? We had 3 places left for the top 10 for the award ceremony at 6:30. It's also on live stream. So you can watch it then a bit later also on live. Next one should be, is it the Hungarian one? It's the number 10, Berensky Benedict with the very good 8th position. And who is on the top 10 result? Is it the Italian one? We have Olivieri Mattia, 9th place for him. Very good for Liguria one. And it is Mediona Shaktet, should be at the 10th position with 42 minutes 08, the top 10 result for him. Very good points also, and he is part of the award ceremony. The best 10 are there. So once again, Scholnik, Bach, Klose, the best three riders. Then Siegel, Schmitz, Balog, Agnew, Berenci, Olivieri, and Medioni, the first 10 riders of this very exciting and close fight of this bike race. So awesome what they can do in this short 40 minutes race. So that was a chasing group and a very good fight. And it was the side of Scholnik Noah in second lap. He just started his, I don't know what he started. He started turbo and his machine by himself, and he takes the lead and at least the victory. Second race, second win. So at the moment, marvelous race for Scholnik Noah from the USA national team. Yeah, the race is still not over, so they're riding and fighting everywhere. So let's have a look to the live timing. We already have 20 riders inside the last 20. Gertz van Kessel, Sam from the Netherlands. He's on the 20th position. Brandl Lennart, the German one. A very good German result today. Second, third, and fourth, all with German riders. Next one in the finish, over the finish line. Mercury Filippo, 23rd position from Liguria XCO project. At least 52 races on this Höllbacharena in the middle of Styria. So we're all part of this racing scenery in Austria. And the live streams all over the world. So nice greetings to whoever looks here from yesterday. It was Republic South Africa. It was Pennsylvania, from the US, from Sweden, Turkey. Everybody is watching about the live stream. So glad to hear you, see you. And we try our best to give you the best pictures of this race. The women start at 4:30, so in 45 minutes, the women start with their second race. And tomorrow on this track, it's the team relay. 1 hour later, so we have the team race also. Could be also very exciting, and we have also different winners, but the German ones could be very good. But of course, the USA national team, I think that's the team has to beat them. But back to the active race. Look at the timetable screen. 31 position. Jecko Daniel from the national team of Hungary at the 31 position. So 20 riders left. Still in a fast mood when they go over the finish line. Safa Franz from Germany, RMV Concordia Strullendorf, 45 minutes on the time. So very fast. Everybody here, and it's a good thing on the Mountain Bike Junior World Festival 2026. Here the second time. Last year they started. And the cheering group of the audience still loud in the forest. Good to hear, with chainsaws and screaming and so on. So also the live scenery is pretty cool. And we have a look at the weather. A bit of gray clouds. So we hope that it's fair enough for the ladies, that it's dry enough for this route section and so on. But at the moment, it looks pretty good. So as the wind is going, it could be good. Next one in the finish, it's Robin Kilian, the Austrian Bike Club Giantstadek, the local hero, with a time of 46 minutes and 15 seconds. Kara Mattia also in the finish, 46:38 his time on the 39th place. Next one in the finish, it's the Turkish man, Pina Habib from the Turkish national team. So a very international starting field again. Italy, Germany, Estonia, USA, of course. Turkey, as I told you, Slovenia, Netherlands, Austria. So it's a very big international starting field. Very cool to see and to hear who is on the start. Now, when I look at the time, it should be 3, 4, 5, 6 riders left for the last finish line. So, of course, we wait for everybody here at least. We wait for the next one. It should be the Turkish man. But let's have a look to the track. It's nearly empty, but there's still riders on the track. So, as we're seeing how big the gap between the leader and last man. So, a very international starting field, and the gap between the fields very, very wide open. So, everything is possible. Next one in the finish line with the 23. It should be Sandik Muhammed Mustafa from the Turkish national team. Welcome back to the finish with a time of 50 minutes and 1 second. So 3 riders. We're still waiting. Der Lokalmatador Seidel Raphael ist jetzt auch im Ziel mit 50,44 vom Bike Club Giant Static. Auch er hat hier sein Rennen absolviert. So the Austrian sometimes has to switch in German for the local heroes and so on. So it should be 2 riders left, but I will give you information if all here, or maybe we had a DNF or something like that. I have to check it with the commissioner. So, okay, the information is everybody is in the finish line. Sometimes not so easy to say with the split timing because of some overlap movements. So, once again, thank you to a part of the live stream, Sholnik Noah from the USA national team. The winner for, maybe about how many seconds? 17 seconds in front for Bahrain, the German one. Klose Julius, also German one, the best 3 on the podium. Sieg Leopold, 4th. Schmidt-Quinn 5th position, Balak William on the 6th, 7th, Angel Thomas 8th, Berency Benedek 9th, Oliveira Mattia, and the top 10 result finished with Medioni Shaket from Israel with a at least time of 42 minutes and 3 seconds. So that's the first live stream. The ladies will start in 38 minutes, so they have still time for the starting preparation. And now, thank you for this. We have a short break, and then we start with the ladies at 4:30. So we're excited of this race. Maybe such a close call than now the men. So thank you. We see us in about 30 minutes again. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to race day number 2. Race number 2 it is. So at first we had the man racing in a very exciting race, and it was a tactical and power management race. Jolnik Noah, the US man, still in the lead after the third lap, and he is incredible win over 17 seconds. So what we see at the background, some cameramans and other guys, but we see hopefully the starting grid of the ladies. And the ladies are very excited and preparing for the next race. As yesterday we had a big fight between Terpineva, the Slovenian. She was the winner. Streitlan and Engel Lily, the 3 ladies, start also at the pole position in the first row. So we're excited that this next one, 4 laps to go for the ladies. And the Höllbacharena in the middle of Styria. So yeah, once again, we should mark this camera. So we're excited of this start. As before, it's very wide, about 5-6 meters the track, but then after 30 meters, it goes down to 2.5 meters in the bright. So it could be a very important start at the first meters, but don't we wait too long. We have 2 minutes left, so have fun to the race in the live stream. My name is Bernie here from Austria also, and we try the best for you to the live stream. And so we had it last time also, with a lot of international starting fields. So we have USA, Slovenia, Germany, the Netherlands, Sweden, Italy, Israel, Austria, and of course Turkey is on board at this race. So welcome to the live stream. You can see it over, and the award ceremony is at 6:30, so in exactly 2 hours for the best 10 racer. So let's have a look to the start. And of course, of the map, it's called here the MTB Junior Festival XCO C3 map. And we have again over 15 cams at the live stream, and we will see who had the best start. And is it a power management race again, or is it very important to have the biggest and hardest elbows, especially at the start? So at the time, we have a few seconds left for this second race for the ladies. And the weather conditions are pretty fair. There's no rain, a bit of windy, a bit of less wind than before. So better for the straights. But we will see who is the decision of the weather god. But in the next 40 minutes, it should be good. So the bandana is gone. So it takes a few seconds, and we have the official commissioner, and she points with her fingers, and then we know how long we have to wait. 15 seconds to go. The gun is ready. Now the gun shoots, and so we have to start. And the incredible start. Wheels spinning all over the ladies, and the dust is increasing to the air. So what we can see to the right, there it's very important to have the speed for the uphill. The field at the moment, tiny little gaps between first, second, and third. But this gaps is just the first race seconds, 20 seconds on the race time. So the first uphill on is there is an overtake from the left side with the red helmet. And the leader is not that fast enough, and the first group is very tiny. So we had a few moments left, and then hopefully we can say who is the leader at the moment. The 3 tiny jumps. Don't make any fail at the beginning. That would be very important. And this climb making the difference at the first seconds. Another overtake. So very close fight at the leading group again. As we've seen some at the last thing. So once again, to the live stream, the shortcuts, they're all over this world. And 62, Terpineva, the winner yesterday, she again in front. Streitlan also in the place in the front. So it is difficult to see. I have to apologize. I have to look very close and clearly. With the wind in my tent, it's not too easy. But at the moment, the leading field is in a very close call. Yeah, I told you the wind is less, but now the wind is more stronger than before. Hopefully every flag is standing alone and not to the road. So that's the shortcut view. When you look at the top on the right, there were the 3 jumps we saw before. And the ladies' race is on, but it's a battle for every position. Now we have the big gap of the Red Tiger, the Dangerous dropping down, and this big lead for the 62 for Terpin Eva again. A big gap lead at the first 2 minutes of race. So she hits the attack near at the beginning after 2 minutes. So it's not too easy to say which starting numbers there are. But the important thing is that all the riders go safely over the Red Tiger dropped. It's very important. And in the midfield, they're looking for a chance to overtake. So we're waiting for the next screen, then we see more. But incredible gap at the beginning after 2 minutes race for Terpin Eva. She already set the attack to a right sign. I think she has enough power to do. But now we're back at the U11 wood, and I can't say exactly, I'm sorry for that. It's not so easy to see. Terpin Eva with the red helmet with a huge gap at the beginning. She's still in the lead, then second and third is one small group, and then another big gap between fourth, fifth, and sixth. That's the follow group number 2. So big gaps, more than before the man. The leader group was for more than 2 laps in one pack, and the ladies are in different groups. Now at the beginning of the race, 4 minutes this lap, they ride the same track than the man before. But here we have Terpin Eva at the lead. And then it is 61, Angulili, the US rider, and then 63, Streitlana. So once again, the 3 fast ladies, Terpin, Angu, and Streit. And then it's the follower group. They fight, and wow, what a clear pass on the uphill section. Good move. And we have a lot of numbers here. Kodel, Emma, Dikova, Nukra, a lot of rider fight for positions, a battle for every position. And they move up to 1 position more. So let's see at the next cam who we are. My position is in the middle of the start and finish line. So with my eyes, I only can see when they're past the finish line. Remember, the man race about 1 lap, about 8 minutes. So we spend the baby about 9 minutes or so. We will see what Terpin Eva will do. With the mobile cam, should be Streitlana on the 3rd. They have a safe gap between this downhill riding that nothing happened. Because a failure now is too big and heavy would be. So next one over here to the Westkurve. Got an Emma in the live stream at the Westkurve. So next slalom through the downhill also. Terpin Eva, the Slovenian racer with gap is grow more and more, and it is a decision very early in the race for her side. Next one, 61. Angel Lily has also grabbed the gap between Streitlana. She's coming now, so that was a good move. Also yesterday we had Angel Lily with a very good start and first stint, and afterwards the power was a bit too less. So hopefully it's not the same as yesterday, but we will see and hope for a good race. Dikov Anouk also in a good field. So the follower field a bit more in the length. So we have a bit more to concentrate. So 8 minutes on the times is way faster than we thought. So 8 minutes was the man time, the winner man lap time. But Stepineva is very fast and she is near to the finish line again. So she has her first lap and over. So 3 laps to go in a short way. Only one curve to the right and to the left. And then we will see her at the start finish line at first as leader, as fastest woman here in yesterday race. And of course, now also it seems to be a very good call for Terpin Eva, the leader of the women race. She goes over the start finish line with 8:40. 8:50, better to say. The Slovenian rider with a big gap after one lap. So it increased the gap more and more. Second, and the runner up is the US woman Angel Lily on second position, 13 seconds behind. The German lady Streitlana on the third. Also yesterday, the top 3 result. Again, what about 9 seconds behind Angel Lily? So there are big gaps at the leaderboard, but the next one are coming with starting on 66. Hugenboom Marte on fourth position, followed by Schmitz Jill with 9:32. Her brother Schmitz Quinn also on the fifth position in the man race before. Mesmer Sophie, the Italian, 9:37. Kodel Emma Dikov Anouk, Schianda Maya from Italy, and Carzioli Cecilia finished the top 10 after one lap. 3 laps to go. So now we have the first decision. How is the power increasement? 12 riders are through the first lap, and we have 10 minutes now on the time. Lemloch Lore with 10:13. So the whole field is in a long way again. Terpineva still looks good, in a good mood to ride her cycle through the shortcut. We remember we're about 13 seconds. Should be the same gap to the second one, Angel Lily, but once again to uphill. Streitlana, very good at the uphill section. Close the gap to maybe just 2 seconds, then before 11 seconds to Angel Lily. So Streitlana in a good mood in lap number 2, and she wants the second place, of course. I think for the win, Terpineva did a lot and did a good thing. So we have a new cam on the technical feed zone. The personalized cam, 71 Evalson Molly in the screen. Now we're back to the shortcut and we have 64. 64 is Schmitz Jill, and it's a close field, a close fight. Red Tiger, the next thing to go. To left side, there is the gap. It seems to be very smooth and small, but if you stand nearby, it's a big hit for Red Tiger. So right, Tiger 66 also through Hugenbom Marte. So also the follower field is a bit more in length than before. This field is tight and close. Schmitz Jill, the leader of this field. We also have Mesmer Sophie in it, or Dikov Anouk. And the last of this follow field with 79, it's Schianda Maya from Italy. There's the red tiger gap again. So very close the track between the lines. So all the riders see each other the most time on the track. And also here this tricky U11 wood section. There it's important to go not too fast for your front wheel. Angry Lily did very well in this section. And once again to downhill. Lily is very good in downhill. Lana Streit. The gap is bigger than before. So it seems to be uphill is Lana her best discipline, and Lily is very good to downhill. That should be the reason why we have different gaps between the both. Here we see the gap is increasing more and more between Lana and Lily. Good scenes with the drone, that's very good. I go to the forest, that's the technical and feed zone. Flow rider there uphill, very fast from the 62 for Terpin Eva, winner from yesterday. Remember the gap between the first and the second, about 13 seconds after the split. Now it's a bit bigger than before, I think so. Now we have an uphill again. Is it Lana again? He can fight down Lily Agnew at the moment. The gap seems to be the same than before, as we have seen at the drone scene. But we will see. The race is far away from over. No, I can also walk here, no problem. Next one on the screen on Flowrider uphill scene. Bigger gap than before, the 66. It's Hugenbom Marte, when I saw it right. At the 4th position. So at the moment seems to be nothing to do with the podium, but we never know. The race is long and tricky. So the Westkurve, new mobile camera. There we can see this left section. The slalom through the trees. So Angry Lily, second and third, Lana Streit. The gap is bigger again. So was it a bit more maybe than before? We will see. Or is Lana Streit thinking of her power and wait for the downgrade of Lily? We are not sure what they have in their minds and in their heads. We can see only at the screen and in live, but it's good to see that they're fighting and they give everything for this race. So we have the spectacular drop here, the Raiffeisenbank drop to the root section. There we can see how they are improved their lines. The fastest one maybe on the left side from the rider's side, because on the right side, so from our side on the left side, is a big root and a bit off camber. So it's good that they know the track. And it's important, most important thing, not to crash. So we can see Eva did it very well to the left side, takes the speed to up and down at the Lemon Trail. And a few seconds behind will come normally Angel Lily to this drop. There is Lily also a bit more on the big route. And the gap between Lily and Lana is bigger than before. So it seems to be like a very clear 1 for Eva and 2 for Lily. What about Lana? Hopefully nothing happened, because that's a big gap between the two, second and third. Question is, what can do the fourth position of Hugenbaum Marte? And she over the finish line, 62. Terpiniva finished the next lap. So 2 laps to go in a very good time again. She had 18 minutes at the moment, bit less pace than the first lap, but she can do it because she had a lot of gap between the second of Anglo Lily. So she have the time to do. Anglo Lily is coming now over the start finish line for her third lap. 61. Anglo Lily, also good mood. The gap is nearly 32 seconds, so Terpin Eva in a very safe way to her second victory in the second day. Streitlana, third position at the moment. How does she look like? Good enough for fight for the third position, but is it enough for the fight for the second position? There, Anglo Lily had to increase her speed. When we look over there, Terpin Eva is riding like a machine. Needed to see then circling Noah did before. So the lady, unbelievable speed and pace from Eva. Lady go uphill and Lana follows here. And the gap between the third and fourth is huge and amazing, because now the fourth place, 66. Hugenbaum Marte on the fourth place is now over the start finish line, followed in a close way by Cordell Emma. So once again, one lady from the US. Mesma Sophie de Telemon on the sixth position at the moment, under 20 minutes. And the next one should be Schmitz Jill on the seventh. Dikov Anouk, also Netherlands, 8th. Skianda Maya at the ninth position. And which lady is also on the top 10 result? We will check it in a few seconds, because there's another big gap between the 9 and the 10. So this field is more in strength and length than before. The men. There's overtake on the starting line, 72 and 71. It's Cazzolio Cecilia and Evalson Molly, 10th and 11. So they will fight the next 2 laps for the best top 10 result. And very important, because the best 10 are invited to the award ceremony at 6:30 at the Dorfplatz. So it's important 10th position. Is it Cazzioli or Evalson Molly? They have to decide in the next 2 laps. Maybe a bit too far behind the Turkish national team rider Tuncel Nazife. It's a bit too far away from the top 10 result, but you will never know. Red Tiger at the live stream, the uphill section, Terpiniva still comfortable in the lead. So now we have a good new view from the Red Tiger. Maybe not. Now we have the personal cam again from Molly. And that's the fight for the top 10 result. In about 5 minutes, Eva Terpin will start her last lap. We think so. So she's now in the technical and feed zone over there and goes back to the uphill section into the forest. 22 minutes on the right. Let's have a look at the live screen. Lemloch Lore. Now Lieberman Amit is at 18th position to the last 2 laps. Next one over the start finish line. Urban Janke from Hungary. So 3 left. 73 Basela Hadas. And Olivieri Anna should be, I think so, the last one over here, or maybe one failure from the Estonian national team. We will see. Flowrider and the leader is in and on from right. Ljubljana, the Slovenian Terpiniva. Yesterday, the great winner. Today, maybe, yeah, with a maybe a 90% chance. 75, Lemloch Lore from Estonia. Maybe a bit problem here on the 22nd position at the moment. And on the time target, it's 23 minutes. And when we have a look, Flow Rider for the leader takes a few seconds to the next trail section. It's the Lemon Trail. And then we know more. What about the gaps between Engju and Streitz? It's very important for the 2nd and 3rd position. And what about the top 10? That's also a very big fight between Cazzioli and Evaldsson, the very important point. And of course, the award ceremony at the evening at the Dorfplatz in Stadek in Styria in Austria. And welcome back for all live stream viewers again for all around the world. U11 wood section. Look at the starting numbers, difficult to see. Westkurve, that was the leader. And now we can have a better view to the gap between Lily and Lana, 2nd and 3rd. Is it possible that the German lady Lana Streit can start her turbo machine? Or is it maybe Lily? She's in a good mood. She can finish the 2nd place. And for all viewers, I don't have more information. I only have also the screen. So now we're back. We see some riders. It's Angmu Lily on 2nd. And to count, where is Lana Streit? And the gap is very comfortable. Should be enough for the last round if nothing happens. So 25 minutes on the time. So Streit Lana. Okay, there's that screen. That's the leader, Terpin Eva. Still, yeah, with an amazing gap in the lead. So normally there should be no problem for her 2nd win in the 2nd race. So 100% for her like that. So Angry Lily should be come in a few seconds, and then we want to know what is the gap between 2nd and 3rd. So now we have a good view again through the forest, and we see a helmet over there. He comes to the left, to the right. And she's here with the 61 Agnew Lily. Now we have the Lemon Trail with the gap. That's not that easy, very important. Yeah, long time to wait here, so the gap got even more and more between Eva and Lily. So this thing, I think, is done. And Eva is coming to the last section, near of the start-finish line. So the bell is in the hand of the official commissioner, because the last lap will ring. The bell lap will ring in a few seconds, and then we have a comfortable ride from Terpin Eva to a second win. What a race at now. But yet already one lap to go, so we don't want to say too much. Lemon Trail, we have some Angry Lily, so with a big gap, as we told before, but now make a short, concentrate move to the cam, to the finish line, because Terpin Eva goes to her last lap. And there's the bell ringing, last lap for the leader, Terpin Eva. It should be good. She looks behind, but there's nothing for the next, maybe more than half a minute. And even more, Angry Lily is coming now to the opposite straight. So there's, more than 13 seconds to go. So the gap is, I think so, very enough. So not that excited at the front. And I think the thing is done between Angry Lily and Streitlana, because Streitlana is coming now to the other straight of Lily. So there's also the gap big enough, I think so, when nothing happened again. So Terpin Eva with 27.41. Now is coming Angry Lily to hear the bell ringing for the last lap. Last lap for Angry Lily, last round. It's a very good gap behind, but also the gap is very big to the front. But one last climb, one last descent for her in this lap, and she can see how far away is Terpin Eva, that she know what happened. Last Lap vor Streitlana. Die Deutsche ist ja auf der letzten Runde. Kann sie hier noch die Lücke etwas schließen? Sie ist aber momentan auch 30 Sekunden zurück hinter Angry Lily. Aber auch, wie schon angekündigt, mehr sogar 50 Sekunden zwischen der ersten und der zweiten. 50 seconds between Terpin and Angry, and then another 30 seconds between Angry and Streit. So this podium is far away in the length between, more than minutes. So I think the thing is done for the three of the podium. But what about fourth position? Very important. To 4 to 10 position, also very important. And that's a fight. That's a closer call. We have the close call between 66 and 69. It's Hugenboom, Marte, and Cadel Emma. The thing is not done. It's between 1 second. And also Mesma Sophie had the possibility to the fourth position also. So this last lap for the three is not over yet. So they have to fight to the next maybe 10 minutes of the last lap. So increase your power management, do everything you have. But the first three are done. Hugenboom, Caudel, and Mesmer fight for the fourth position. The gap then is pretty much and pretty high and big. Next one is 79. Skianda Maya, very good. She overtook two, Lemmy Schmitz and Dikov, two ladies. And number 70, Dikov Anouk, also passed Schmitz Jill in the race. So what's about the 9th, 10th, and 11th place? It's a close call. 72. Casolia Cecilia. She had a bit in front of Schmitz Jill. And what about the 11th position? Evalson Molly. 71 should come now. Molly a bit lost time against Casolia Cecilia. She is now out of the top 10. So hopefully can fight back, but the time is going not for her because it's the last lap. So we have Terpin, Angel, Streit, Hugenboom, Cadel, Mesmer, Skiandel, Dikov, Carciolo, Schmitz on the top 10 results. So at the moment, these 10 ladies would be at the award ceremony at 6:30. It's also on the live stream if you want to watch. So we will start a live stream again in 1.5 hours for the award ceremony. So Eva at the U11 board, so difficult to see at the live stream, of course, because of the big gap between. Now, what's exciting for the end of the race is Hugenboom, Caudel, Mesmer. The three ladies fight for the 4th place, 5th or 6th. So the 3 places, I think so, are not done yet, but the other one are quite fixed. So we will see what will happen at the ladies at the power management here in Austria. a bit of a weather update. Small light raindrops are falling down, but they're very light, so I don't think it's too much for the route section and so on. But it could be very fast in a different way, but I hope it's fair enough for everybody. 62 is on the starting number. Flow Rider for Terpin Eva. When we look to Flow Rider, it's near of the last or the second third. So we have 33 minutes on the time. We think about Terpin Eva 27 minutes once again. Yeah, 5 minutes. We will have the winner here in our finish. We think so. The Slovenian again. So it looks very good. Nothing could stop Eva Terpin from Bright Ljubljana. Now we have a bit of a complicated view because of some overlapped rider. So we have to look very close. So we had a bell ringing also for the 75 Lemloch Lore. She overtook 4 rider than before. There was no problem, I think so, for Lemloch Lore. She was at the last place before, and then now she's at the 18th place. Also, last call for the last one, but now we concentrate to the finish, and it don't take too long time, and then we know who's the winner. Okay, in meantime we know who's the winner. There's someone who plays with the phone. Yeah, it's not that easy to have a live cam. It's very dangerous what you do in the forest. So once again, back to racing action. 34 minutes on the screen. We have a look to the West curve. What will happen there? So 35 minutes on the time. We hear the bell for the last lap for number 89, Olivieri Anna, for the Italian one. So she had the last lap for her. But near to the end, in a few seconds, we will see Terpin Eva. So near the finish, we're waiting for the right pictures. Now we have the Lemon Trail, and here is the leader, 62, still fast, still an amazing speed at the Lemon Trail. So that's one of the last technical sections, and then it's only to go through the grass. Still leading drive, 71, exactly, Everton Molly. We have the live view of Molly, personal cam. On the 11th position, is there something possible for the top 10 results? And here it is, Terpin Eva, here she is coming through the last 2 straights before the finish line. And it's a very good time. It should be a good 37 minutes time. She coming here to the straight, to the opposite straight, to the finish line. And the drone is nearly empty of the battery, but not so. Terpin Eva from Rajit, Ljubljana. She's going through the last right section, and then it is the win. The lead for the beginning to the end. 37 minutes and a few seconds. And here she comes, the last 20 meters of the straight finish line. Terpin Eva, winner of the Mountain Bike Festival, race number 2. Both hands to the sky. Congratulations. What a race. What a fight. And no chance for everything else here on this race. Terpin Eva, the great winner yesterday, even more great today. So what a race and what a gap to the second and runner-up. And the runner-up is coming here, so no change for the third one. Angel Lily from the USA national team. She will add a big gap between the first and her, but that's, in this case, that is what it is. But the second place is very good, and the USA national team can celebrate again on the podium before the win of Noah. And now it's come Angel Lily to the finish line, to the straight of the last 25 meters, and she's come with a time over 38 minutes. Maybe 1 minute behind, but here she is, second place for Angel Lily from the USA national team. Big points and the podium of the second race of the Mountain Bike Junior World Festival 2026. The third one, the German lady, is also coming at the opposite straight. The big gaps from the second laps are even more big, but that's okay. That's a podium for Streit Lana for the Air Force Schwalbe Trier Stevens mountain bike racing team. And between Terpin and Anglo, there was 1 minute and nearly 1 minute again between Lily and Lana. And here she comes, the last 20 meters. Third place, I switch to German. Dritter Platz für Streit Lana. Die Deutsche hat sich hier nicht lumpen lassen, hat sich den Vorsprung gegenüber den vierten Platz hier gut rausgeholt. But the fourth place, that's a sprint race to the end. It's not over yet. Is it Hugenboom or Cordell? Not sure already. We don't have the drone at the moment, but we have to wait to the last one. It's a nearly finished sprint. What will happen at the last 20 meters? Very good points. Fourth or fifth position. And it is, I think it's a USA team, of course. Fourth position for Cordell Emma. She covered up Hugenboom Marte at the last 100 meters. What a fight to the end. Cordell Emma from the USA national team fights down over 3 seconds. Hugenboom Marte, she's now on the fifth position. What a race at the end. What a sprint race. She was empty, Hugenboom Marte, but Emma had enough power for the last lap and race. Mesma Sophie on the very good sixth position. The Italian is her own race at the end without danger to fall back or even fight to the front. So now we have the excitement thing. Who is in the top 10? Who is at the award ceremony at 6:30 and who are at the big points? Next one should be again Italian with the 79, but we are looking closely to the starting number and to the finish line. Live cam, and it is the 70, Dickhoff Anouk. She overtook in the last lap Skianda Maya. So Dickhoff Anouk, the Netherlands, the lady on the 7th position. Who follow Anouk? It is with the 79, Skianda Maya. She had to let her by Dickhoff Anouk at the 8th position, but she's part of the award ceremony. And now it's the question, who is 9th and who is 10th? 9th position for the 72, Cassiola Cecilia, another Italian lady. And who's open for the 10th position? And it looks directly for the Netherlands one. It's Schmidt Jill. No chance for Evelson Molly. And he fight it very good at the last step. She closes the gap a bit more than before, but it's the 11th position for Evelson Molly. So we have the top 10 in the finish. Terpin Eva, the great winner, over 1 minute in front. Angel Lily on second. Third, Streit Lana. Fourth, Cordell Emma. Fifth, Hugenboom Marte. Sixth, Mesma Sophie. Seventh, Dickhoff Anouk. Skianda Maya. Eighth, Carciolo Cecilia. Ninth, and the top 10 result finished. Schmitz Jill, the Netherlands from TBC, had Snelleville. Ewaldson Bodogni, the German lady, and Jochum Nele, also from Germany. The top 13 ladies are in the finish. What a race, and with big gaps, even more than the man race than before. Also in the finish line, the Israel national team, Herman Mayan, with time of 42:21. And we remember the time of the winner, Terpeniva, 37 minutes in 4 laps. So awesome time for the Slovenian rider. Second win in the second race, so 100% of winning strike here. We have still about 9 riders left to the finish line. 82 is here. Tunçil Nazife, the Turkish lady from the Turkish national team. So place number 16. So a big gap between the last ones, but they also fight it very good. And I think we don't have overlap, right? So also in a good mood. So I think so. Everybody is very fast. No overlapping over here. So we have a look at the Lemon Trail again. Should be Basil Hadas. Have you seen the Israel rider? 85, Wilms Mirte from the Netherlands is done with the race day today. It's in the 17th position. 5 rider left. And we don't exactly sure what happened with Lemloch Laura in the first or second lap. Is there a crash or something like that? She was pretty behind the last place, but now she overtook more than 4 or 5 riders. So good call at 1 lap over here. So 44 minutes on the time, 5 riders left, and hopefully nothing happened any there in the forest. Also in the finish, Lemloch Lorenau, I told before, 45 minutes, 18th position. So we have 2 from Israel. 1 stopped in front of the cam. 73, Basil Hadas from the Israel nation. And welcome back to the finish. Everything good? Very good. She did very well. 19th position here. Very good gap and cycling conditions at the technical things. 76, Lieberman Amit, her colleague from the Israel national team. So 2 left for the race. And big between. Thank you for all people who collect the cams and so on, put it on for the live stream. It's a new thing and it's a great thing. Thank you very much for all this work. 83, Urban Janka from the Hungarian national team. And so we're waiting 1 left, and we want to cheer for everybody. And thank you for every work yesterday to 10 o'clock in the night. It's a very bad condition to fix all the track for everybody for a very good race here at the Mountain Bike Junior World Festival 2026. Today, the XCO UCI 33, the ladies. And so we're done with race action in a few seconds. And then we have the award ceremony at 6:30, also on live stream. So you can stay here tuned and then watch the live stream also. That would be cool and great, of course. Watch out the track. We are still ongoing and waiting for the last one. And here she is. Watch out the track. 1 is coming. 1 last berm to the left side. The opposite straight of the start finish line. And then 1 time a bit in the air. And then we have the last rider of the day. Yeah, it would be cool if we have an interview with Eva Terpin. Eva Terpin would be cool for interview for the winner. Live interview would be cool if you hear us or if somebody here know her, please. We want to make an interview live stream here in the Finnish area. But now we have the last one on the last meters, and she's Olivieri Anna. Welcome back, the Italian from Liguria XCO project. Welcome back to the finish line. Your job is done for today, so start to rest now. And we all see us again at the award ceremony at 6:30. And we stay and wait a bit. Or if Terpin Eva, the winner of the race from today and yesterday, maybe we have for an interview. No, I think we had to cancel the interview with Eva Terpin. She's still in preparation for the next day and maybe for the award ceremony. So thank you for all people who watched us the live stream. We will see and hear us in 1 hour and 10 minutes for the award ceremony. It's also on the live stream. So stay tuned. Thank you very much for today and for all people who work very well. And yeah, we will see and hear us a bit later at the award ceremony at 6:30. Thank you. Stay tuned and see you a bit later or maybe tomorrow at the team relay. Ciao, servus. Ladies, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the award ceremony. Please come a bit closer. Come a bit closer, make one half circle that we have everybody here. Welcome also all people to the live stream. We want to celebrate the best 10 of the women and the best of the 10 men. Everything good so far? In a good mood? Okay, tired and playing with your phone. It's also very good. So let's come back to the award ceremony. What a race, second race day today. And we'll start with the ladies. And there are big gaps between and a big fight for the best 10 and even more fight for the podium places. That's the 10th place from the Netherlands. Welcome here at the 10th place. TVC, Het Snellewil, Schmitz, Chill. The first come here. I think that's good. And now double stack of Italian ladies from both Liguria, XCO project. Carsolio, Cecilia, 9th position. The 9th place to Italy, Cecilia. 8th place, also from Liguria, Schianda, Maya from Italy. And with a time, again, the Netherlands, 40 and 39 seconds. Troy CXP cycling team, Dikov, Anouk on 7th. And a friendly fist bump. We come to Blaze, position number 6. And it's Italy again, ISV Junior Team Südtirol. Mesma, Sophie on the 6th place. And it was a hard fight near of the finish line between 4th and 5th position, and at least on the 5th, Troy CXP cycling team from the Netherlands, Hugenboom Marte, 5th place. And she did it well the last 100 meters from the USA national team, Cordell Emma on the 4th place. And now we come to the podium. What a close call at the beginning. Afterwards, big gaps between the German one, RV Schwalbe Trier. 3rd place auf dem Podium. Streit Lana aus Deutschland from Germany. Streit Lana still from the beginning to the end on the 3rd place. No chance for Cordell, but also here on the 3rd, Streit Lana. 2nd place, also on the podium as yesterday. USA back again, USA national team. 2nd place, Anju Lily. More than 40 seconds in front of the 3rd place, Anju Lily. And she was behind 57 seconds behind still leader. The great domination yesterday and today. From Slovenia, Raj Ljubljana, the winner, Terpin Eva. The dominator of yesterday and today, Terpin Eva, led the race from the beginning to the end with a big gap, nearly 1 minute. Terpin Eva from Slovenia wins in front of Anju Lily and Streit Lana. That's the podium. From the 4th, Cordell, Hugenboom, Mesma, Dikov, Schianda, Cazzoli, and Schmitz, the 10th fastest lady. Big applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the fastest lady of day number 2. They're all smiling, incredible. Yeah, of course, they should be happy, but it's not the last race that we have tomorrow at the team rail. And now we come to the man, to the 10th fastest man of day number 2 from the XCO UCI 3, and we come to the 10th place to Israel. Medioni Shaket on the 10th place. He's smiling, that's very good. Oliver? He did very well, 1 minute and 40 behind the leader. Italy's the next one, 9th position, Liguria XCO project, Olivieri Mattia, 9th place. And once again, a very international field on the 8th position from Hungary. Hungary national team. Berenci Benedek, 8th place. Not here, okay. Then we come to the USA again, but not the last time today. USA national team, Angu Thomas, 7th place. And the US team have the most beautiful knees, I think so, everybody with bloody ends on. 6th place, Slovakia, Phoenix Bike Team Bratislava. Balog William on the 6th position today. Maybe also not here. So let's go on to the 5th place. 39 seconds behind the leads. TBC Hetz-Nellerwil, the Netherlands. Schmitz Quinn on the 5th. He was also in a close fight in the leader group. And then it's 3 times Germany from place 4, 3rd and 2nd. Bulls Junior Team aus Deutschland. Siegel Leopold auf der 4. Immer wieder den Blick auf das Podium gerichtet. Letztendlich sind es dann noch 18 Sekunden gewesen für den deutschen Siegel Leopold. For the German one on the 4th. Now we come to the podium. Das Podium ist jetzt hier angerichtet. Nochmal aus Deutschland. Germany again. Riesen Müller Mountainbike Racing. Klose Julius on the 3rd place of the podium. Just 21 seconds behind the leader. And at least no chance for the 2nd place for his colleague also from Germany. 2nd place, Germany again. RSC Kelheim. Bach Quillin, 2nd place. 2. Platz für den Deutschen. Hat sie immer den Klose Julius in Schach gehalten. Auch bis zum Schluss hat es gereicht. 17 Sekunden hinter dem Führenden. And nothing new against yesterday. Again, one of the biggest attack in lap number 2 or 3, I'm not sure anymore, but it was again the USA national team, 17 seconds in front. The winner of today and yesterday, Scholnik Noah. Yeah. I suppose I should come to you. Okay, tomorrow. So, and that's the great winner of the day. Scholnik Noah takes the win from the Bachgreen, Klose Julius, and the other places. Siegel, Schmitz, Balog, Angu, Berenci, Olivier, Medioni, the best 10 man of this day. One time, big applause for the fastest man of race day number 2. Yeah, so with this wonderful emotions, we have to say we will finish the winners, the finisher of the 3 tomorrow. We make the interview with the finisher tomorrow. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the evening, maybe with beer and so on, or toast, whatever. The sun is back again. And tomorrow we're excited for the team relay. Maybe we see the same people again here on the podium. And so now, for all people who take abroad, welcome back. And we will see us tomorrow also with live stream here in Shatec in Styria. Thank you very much. We'll see us tomorrow.